round number one, Harvey Dock will get him going. What do you sense in terms of the size difference to your eye now when you see him rehydrated?
I mean, it's clear that Devin Haney is taller and he's the bigger fighter, but that doesn't, I'm not putting any stock in that.
What kind of a toll does it take when you're the bigger man to have to make weight?
First shot thrown.
Haney probes to the body with a right hand after the hook. Remember, he said, I want to push him back.
But both fighters need to start early and set the tone.
Slow starts have gotten the best of Loma.
Haney was coming forward, and as soon as Haney took a step back, Loma stepped forward immediately.
Loma on the inside lands a short left hand at the end of that three-punch combination.
This is going to be a high-stakes chess match, ebbs and flows, adjustments being made, big shots being landed, quick, clean shots being landed.
That is the promotional thematic of this undisputed fight, a chess match. Two brilliant fighters with speed, with ring IQ, with great ability.
You have two of the most tactical and technical fighters in the world today.
Here's what Loma does on the inside, lets the hands go, and you can clearly hear a Loma, Loma, Loma chant.
He knows what Loma's going to bring, and he's adjusted very well to the foot movement of Lomachenko, which typically has opponents wide-eyed even in the first round.
Yeah, that foot movement that closes the gap, gives angles, and then allows him to score. Let's listen to Haney's corner. That's brought to you by C4.
He stepped ready to go, right? When he pivoted the break, he's waiting on it. So attack that left hand. Attack it. Keep attacking. Keep attacking. Oh, relax. Listen, he's not responsible for all that, but watch the left hand to the body. Stay on.
See, Devin Haney landed early in the round to send a message to Loma that I'm here, and this is a good sequence at the end of the round from Lomachenko as well.
End of the round had the four-punch combination by Lomachenko. Early on, the left hook by Devin Haney.
He can't do it 1-2 punches at a time. If you want to force Lomachenko back, throw your combinations.
Haney has had a great jab throughout his entire career, as he only landed 10 total jabs in 12 rounds.
A good counter that grazed Loma from Haney. Well, Loma wanted to come in, but the physical strength of Haney said no.
Nice counter right there.
And then the counter right hand from
off
Devin
the back
Haney.
foot.
This
That's
is high-level stuff right from the start.
You just need to have more moments than your opponent.
He's throwing his punches in combinations when he gets in the range that he wants to be in. There it is.
End of two as we will listen in to Lomachenko's corner. That's brought to you by C4 Energy. The body work by Devin Haney in that second round was very solid.
Loma has a long torso, even though he's shorter. Take advantage of those openings because he keeps his hands up really high, exposing his body.
But in that last round, even though Lomachenko landed 9, Haney landed 10, 5 of those landed punches were effective body punches by Devin Haney.
He's a great fighter, a lot of accomplishments, and he's been a winner his whole life.
And when he throws it, he needs to throw it at the shoulder.
So with a viper-fast right hand. Younger undisputed champion. He has great athleticism.
Angles. Getting to the spot real quickly where he wants to be. He's fighting harder than ever right now.
Southpaw jab set it up, and Loma with a combination here in the final minute of round 3, and then a left hand hits the target.
He could throw anything. Nice way to get out of
to
angle.
the side, and then a three-punch combination.
Look at the hand speed of
both fighters fighting a good fight.
It's exactly as advertised.
Oh, straight left hand down the middle. Again, Haney keeping his head on the line. Every time he shoots that jab, that head is right on that line of fire.
That's what's happening for both fighters right now.
Small adjustment right now for Haney. What he's doing is now he's operating on the back, trying to keep his distance.
And then all of a sudden he isn't, and with that it creates an offensive attack.
Good shot right there from Haney.
It was the right hand from Haney. Tries to come with it again, as Lomachenko broke off to his right.
Haney now boxing well off his back foot, turning Loma.
Lead left hand that scores for Lomachenko there.
Now here comes Haney.
And they go down when they get tied up.
Small message being sent. We're not going to play on the inside.
You attack him with that motherfucking right hand, baby. I told you, if you step over aggressive, you make him have to defend. And that's your brick hand, right? Yep. But you stop backing up. You let that motherfucking brick go. Don't let him pump you off that motherfucking brick.
We didn't come here for any BS. We're going to attack.
Both fighters have been attacking in this fight. Different ways, different angles, showing different looks.
4 rounds in the books.
The second, both of them close. The second round very close. The third round I gave to Lomachenko, and Haney took the fourth, although it was competitive.
And now just obstructing with that lead hand, that jousting left hand.
Loma's got to work really hard to land a shot like that. And he has a good moment right there with Haney against the ropes.
Again, Haney's head is directly down on the firing range.
But yet land a punch right down the middle.
The speed and the decisiveness of the actions of each fighter is really defining it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Haney needs to close strong.
While reacting to absolutely everything.
The right hand best. Don't get tired of throwing that right hand and don't back up.
Updated odds are brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook.
He knew the single jab was coming, and he came right behind it. But if Haney wants to do better on the inside, he needs to shorten his shots, and he needs to run them in combination, 3s and 4s.
I think Loma better start trying to throw some body shots as well.
I think we can say Harvey Dock to this point has done a very good job where there was great concern all week long.
He's staying out the way, and he's only doing and saying what he needs to.
Right hand to the body again. Comes underneath with the right hand, does Haney.
The rib cage, the left side of Loma is reddened by those looping right hands from Devin. Haney. Good poise in that corner by not allowing Loma to get off the way that he likes to.
See the footwork right there.
I want you on the outside, and we're going to come back the next one. Come on the outside, work the stick.
This has been the game plan from day one for Devin Haney, is to hit Lomachenko to the body as often and as early as you can. But he's not just throwing any body shots. He's placing them. He knows where he wants to go. And the majority of those shots are landing clean just like that. That starts to drain your gas tank. It makes you hesitant to throw because a counter like that is on the back end.
By the way, stats don't always tell the story, but take this one and understand it when we talk about the defense of Devin Haney and what he's capable of. Through 6 rounds, Loma, 27% of his power punches landed. So Haney's doing a good job against the power punches and reducing the proficiency of Lomachenko. Now, after that last round, we heard his father, Bill, say, I want you outside.
Not 1 second in the ring with Loma.
Neither one of these guys can get that way.
Throws him away.
Look at Loma trying to say,
like we normally see. I don't know if he's afraid to get countered or he feels like Haney's too far away and doesn't want to reach, but he needs to throw there.
Haney, then he goes to the body again, right to the belt line.
That's straight.
Working his way in, doubling up. Loma closes the gap, nearly a clash of heads.
This is when it all comes out.
And how bad you want it. And how bad you want it.
As good as it gets in terms of skill level and as meaningful a fight as you can have. He did Bivol Canelo, Bivol's unanimous decision win. And David Sutherland is the other judge. And he is often the hired gun when Nevada goes outside of their pool of judges. But they will be tasked with that short.
And you never know how the judges are looking at that or scoring some of these exchanges.
But remember to defend yourself.
Anatoly, a.k.a.
I anticipated that.
Didn't have much on it, though. Initial shot from Haney.
Loma using that pull counter now. Staying close enough.
When he throws his jab. He gets hit when he falls asleep in between exchanges, and Loma leaps in and takes advantage.
And the odd thing is Loma is not doing anything about it. Pull counter coming. Straight left hand, double left hand is coming.
Good shot from Haney.
Good counter,
A straight left hand from Loma and the counter right hand from the undisputed champ.
Those are moments right there.
You see what I'm saying? When you step over there for it, right? Attack that side. You got to step over there and attack and make it. And listen.
Wow, nicely placed. Set his feet right away as Haney was trying to get into range. Catching him by surprise. Splitting the guards with that shot.
I think this is going to be a very difficult fight to tally up because you can see it so many different ways. There's been such effective work by Haney, especially like that to the body. There's been so much effective work from Lomachenko with the left hand.
Yeah, it's difficult scoring even when it shouldn't. Ooh, good shot right there.
It's chopping down. Haney backs into that with a viper strike.
Straight left hand from Loma. Can't miss with the left hand.
Snap the head back of Devin.
And that jab, that excellent jab of Haney.
And when does Loma have success? When he's moving forward. When he's moving forward, that's when he's having success. They traded shots right there, going back and forth. I mean, mentally, you have to deal. Ooh, beautiful shot right there, counter.
Both fighters,
You got, man,
breathing. They're fighting at a high pace.
Unreal.
It's a lot of mental pressure, but they're in great shape. I don't think any fighter's exhausted right now.
We should have that conversation about mental pressure when the 10th round starts, because even in the non-punching moments, there is intense pressure with this matchup. Just the footwork alone and the presence of each man.
That's why your break is faster than this. But you got to drop the knee and you sit down on it. Okay?
Straight left hand, using his reach in good spots. Staying on the outside, but Lomachenko has found his mark with that straight left hand.
10th round. Dre, you talk about the mental pressure of this matchup.
Listen, to me, these are the championship rounds.
He knows exactly what I'm doing. That Lomachenko, with that high boxing IQ, was able to figure him out. And Haney looking for answers from his corner.
Good shot. Got hurt.
He hurt him with that.
On the inside from the best moment of the fight.
Look, Loma standing his ground, standing his ground.
That's just Loma being physical, using the hand that's free.
Harvey Doc told him it is completely legal.
But you see, Loma's not moving back anymore. He's walking forward now.
Little by little, inching forward.
Devin Haney's gotten hit more in this round than he has in any other round in this fight.
He's already figured out the sequence already.
No, his left hand, you're doing nothing. But when you slide out, when you're out there, when you slide out, when you take that long step out, okay?
He's all over the place. Haney can't find him, and yet he's getting hit all the while. That was probably the only punch that's straight, but every other shot was clean.
I was just in the corner of Devin Haney, and as he was getting instructions from his father, Harvey Doc came over and said, watch those shots to the back of the head.
You see the advantage of Lomachenko with the punches landed in the last round. After that last round, a clear Lomachenko round, Tim Bradley.
Here he comes.
Bill Haney told his son, you're winning the fight.
And he's got to figure this out now, because Loma's not slowing down.
The smaller 35-year-old seems like the younger, bigger man.
2-3 punch combination from Loma, right in Haney's face, daring him to throw, daring him to shoot a shot, because he's in range to counter and lead at will.
And another jab from Loma that snaps back the head of Haney.
And I'm not seeing the answer from Haney like we have throughout this fight.
And his technique has gone by the wayside, meaning Haney. That's the reason why Loma is having success.
He went away for nearly a year to serve his country.
This has been all Vasily Lomachenko these last 2 rounds.
Remember, Bill Haney told his son just moments ago,
Stop standing straight up. Drop. Because we catch it. We catch